45 of our podcast version of our content. And I'm your host, JP. This is my co host.
Sizzle it.
Yeah, and we got some hot news that just broke, and we're going to kind of react to it. MC, I don't know if he's been acquainted with this news yet because it's so fresh, but you remember old Max Crosby getting traded to the Ravens?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, pretty much within the last hour, they have backed out of their deal. The Ravens have backed out, and Max Crosby is staying with the Raiders. Now, here's the thing: the Raiders have actually been making some moves for their team. So I actually think Max Crosby probably won't want to leave now because they went and got the best offensive center in Lindenbaugh from the Ravens. You know, shoot. They got a couple of linebackers. They got a DB. Um, yeah. What? They got the number one pick. They're gonna draft Mendoza. Nope. Uh, yeah. It's just crazy that they backed out of that deal, bro. Like
Why did why did they back out? That's gotta be the I think that's gotta be the first time I'm seeing that where why in the hell would they back out of that? Well, is it cause he's a diva? Is that why?
until we get more news about why.
Gotta be something serious, dude.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't.
could it be that knee issue? I mean, it could be a million things, but yeah, that's just
Oh, you might have just hit the nail right on the head, bro. Adam Schefter just posted this 5 minutes ago. So while we were getting set up here, more
yeah.
about the Ravens backing out of the blockbuster Crosby trade due to medical concerns that arose during the physical.
Told you,
Whoa, man,
told you, dude.
bro.
Dude, he's not the guy, dude. He's what? How old is he? Like 30?
33, 32, probably.
Dude,
Let me check this out before cuz I'm about to post this while it's still breaking so we could
there's a
get
reason
some
why the
traction.
Raiders wanted to sit him like at the end of this season because I heard that he had undergone knee surgery.
Oh, he's only 28, bro. Let's not
Oh,
listen, he's not our generation. He's not
yeah,
our
but
age.
even if okay, like off topic here, but even if Brad Holmes wanted to push for Crosby, I don't like the idea because of that reason. I don't think he's
Oh, well, that's kind of what I was telling Professor, because he was just mentioning that before we started. He's like, "Oh, so that way the Lions can go after him." I'm like, I, with the money that we have to pay players still that are good on our team that we don't want to let go, I don't see him functioning that way with our team. Uh, it just wouldn't work as far as the paper trail goes.
plus
However,
he wanted too much moolah.
well, it's not so much that what he wanted; it's how much he's already due. He already re-upped his contract last year, so either we would have
Yeah,
to eat it or they would have to eat it. And it's one of those things. If they're trying to get some major picks from us, they're going to usually make the other team pay for it. And that's kind of what was going to happen with the Ravens. The Ravens gave the Raiders all of those picks, and they were going to take the contract. Well, physical doesn't go well, and now they got Max back, and the Ravens got their picks back.
yeah. I mean, that's very interesting, JP. So I didn't hear that until you brought it up. So thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, bro,
I would
I I literally heard it on the way home. Like I literally like popped my phone open, and everybody in the fantasy football chat was just going nuts. Like there was like 40 freaking notifications. So I'm like, what? They don't even talk that much in a week. What's going on? And I popped it open. I was like, whoa,
Funny you
no.
said that, dude, because I was watching Jamar Chase. He like he literally like went off on live or I think he's playing like Call of Duty and he got the word that Max Crosby was traded, dude, and he went off like, why?
Ooh,
Why the fuck would they do it in the same division? Why? You know, like
ooh,
he was
ooh.
pissed. He's like, I'm legitly pissed right now. Like, and then the chat was like in the comments, like, yep, Joe Burrow, retirement, or watch Joe Burrow's gonna be pushing for a trade, you know, like yeah, that's funny. But yeah, it's crazy though.
Yeah.
A lot
But
of
yeah,
moves, man.
yeah,
A lot of
let's
moves.
start we'll start shooting through some of them. Some of
Let's do it.
uh we'll just start from the top here. The backup tight end for the Eagles re-signed with them for 1 year. Cam Hayward, legendary defensive lineman for the Steelers. He's sticking around with the Steelers for another year. Um,
Nobody cares.
we got and then we brought back in our quarterback room. We got Teddy Bridgewater back
Ha!
there. Hey, he's. I think he's a good backup. I think he's one of those people who are good on the second mic. You know what I mean? The quarterback that wears the headset on the sideline. I think he's that. I
Who
think that
brought him back?
the Lions.
We brought back Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
He's solid. He doesn't need to play, but I think he's the kind of like if you're gonna sit behind somebody that you're not gonna start over, obviously, and you're okay with that, and you're willing to put in the work being the backup. You know what I mean? Like if you're not there to try to compete for the job because you know you're not gonna get it, but you're more than happy to be the guy. Like, hey, I'm happy being, like it's like us getting into the league and going to the Rams. I know I'm not gonna start over Stafford, but damn, if I'm going to be his number two, I'm going to be the best number two on the planet. And I think that's kind of Teddy Bridgewater's mentality. He's like, he's been a backup for us before, remember, just a few years ago when we were really successful. And I think having that extra QB in your ear, like, hey, I saw this. I know you can make this throw next time, buddy. So I
Yeah.
think that's big.
I get you. Yeah. Yeah. He knows the offense and
All right, Reek Wolin from the Super Bowl winning Seattle Seahawks, one of their DBs, has signed a 1 year contract with the Eagles. That's big for them. Kicker Jason Sanders is now with the Giants. That's good for them. They need a kicker.
mm-hmm.
Uh, Two-time Pro Bowler center Elton Jenkins has signed a 2 year deal with the Broncos. That's pretty solid. You're actually going to be surprised here. The Packers, because they've had to give up so much and get Parsons for last year, you're gonna wait to see how many of these players that they have to give up this year because they went all in last year. Now they can't pay people. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Be ready for it. The Jets have actually made some moves too. The Jets just got a corner from the Bears, Nashawn Wright, for a 1 year contract. Geno Smith, our
Gino.
second hit wonder. He did really good in Seattle last year. This year he wasn't so hot with the Raiders. That's obviously why they have the number one pick. Um, he was with the Jets. That's where he started from, and that's where he's headed back to. Geno Smith has gone back to the New York Jets. Um, oh, our buddy Travis Kelsey, he's coming back. He's not retiring. He made it official. Um,
Nobody cares.
Romeo Dobbs, wide receiver from the Green Bay Packers, has gone to the Patriots.
Wow.
So that really helps them out a lot. Stephon Diggs obviously was released, so them getting a wide receiver is big. Offensive tackle for the Colts. The Colts that started off hot last year were 8-1, 8-2 maybe. He has gone to the Houston Texans. The Texans have picked up an offensive lineman. Um, Kicker Zane Gonzalez from the Atlanta Falcons has signed a 1-year deal with the Dolphins. The Lions pick up an absolute badass backup running back, Isaiah Pacheco.
Mm-hmm. I like that pick.
I honestly, so far, I mean, we picked up some good linemen, which I'm excited to talk about when we get to them. Us picking up, well, uh-huh, hitting the nail on
When
the knee. Oh, my friend's in chat. She's awesome. Uh, yeah, Isaiah Pacheco, picking him up, absolutely awesome. He's a hard runner. Uh, I've actually picked him up a few times in fantasy just because I personally believe in him. He runs like an animal, dude. You give him the ball and he'll run through a wall. Whatever one you want, you pick it, he hits it, dude. And I think I think he definitely I can't I'm not gonna say replaces, but I think he definitely is in the running for filling in the shoes of Montgomery. He's a power runner, and that's the backup that we need. That's exact. I can't think of a better backup right now than us getting Pacheco. That was huge. I didn't even think he was available. You know, none of the
yeah.
mocks or any of the other news people. I haven't seen it. It hasn't been on the internet. And when I seen that, absolutely happy. Um, Dawson Knox, it resigned with the Bills, which is big. Uh, the long snapper for the Vikings resigned with them. It looks like. Yep, returning. Um, the Jaguars corner, Greg Newsome, has signed a 1-year contract with the Giants. So the Giants are stacking up too. Um, Elijah Vera Tucker, he's a lineman. He's gone to Patriots. He was with the Jets. He's now with the Patriots. Devin Lloyd, linebacker for the Jacksonville Jaguars, is now with the Carolina Panthers. They were a team who started getting pretty hot at the end of the season and ended up making it into the playoffs. So that's good for them. You know, that division's kind of soft, and if they're going to be the toughest ones in that division, good for them. Travis Etienne, Jacksonville running back, is now with the Saints. So it's up. It's,
Oh.
yeah, that one actually threw me off. I wasn't expecting him to go to the Saints.
Oh.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping we would have gotten him because he was like the best available running back out there, I think. Other than your boy Kenneth Walker. Do you hear where he went?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tell me,
Kansas City.
tell me that they aren't going to be scary.
Well, from what I gathered, the Seahawks just didn't want to pay him, which I don't understand why. Um, so yeah, he went and got the bag elsewhere, I guess.
Yeah, no, it surprised me when they didn't tag him. They're just like, hey, you've did your 4 years.
Well, he was the guy that showed up for the Super Bowl. I mean, that was for all the marbles. I think I would have gave him whatever he wanted to keep him on the team, right? But maybe they just seen something that we're not seeing. Yeah, I'm shocked. I never would have thought I would have seen him. I thought they would have franchise tagged him too.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
it absolutely just baffles me. How do you not keep a Super Bowl
my jaw
MVP?
kind of dropped when I seen the news on that one.
But yeah, no, it's hard to not put Kansas City back in that top spot now. You know,
Whoa,
they
whoa.
come on, you think they were going to fall off for more than 1 year? Like they still
Mark
have,
my words, they are not gonna get it done this year.
and I'm pretty sure they got like a top 10, top 13 pick too. So don't expect them to not snag a wide receiver that's going to pop off too.
Uh,
Their defense was top 3, top 5 last season, so I know they lost Trent McDuffie to the Rams, so watch out for the Rams. But all right, let's
yeah,
get back to this list. The Buffalo Bills actually picked up our previous backup quarterback Kyle Allen, so you got Josh and Kyle Allen at the Bills. That's funny. Uh, the left tackle Braxton Jones is returning to the Bears, so he's staying with them. Uh, Arizona Cardinals get Kendrick Bourne from the 49ers.
I'm waiting for you to say it.
Hold on.
You're getting close. You're getting there.
Isaiah Shamalo of the Cardinals. Oh, it is with the Cardinals now. He was with the Steelers. Uh, Probably the best safety in free agency, Reed Blankenship, has gone to the Houston Texans. So the Texans are making some big moves here. Um, Rashid Shaheed is staying with the Seahawks, so that's big for them. Kenny Pickett has gone to the Carolina Panthers. He's a backup there, so former number one pick for the Steelers has been with like 12 teams now.
Uh,
The Raiders getting to Kobe Dean from the Philadelphia Eagles. That's big. That's big. Quay Walker from the Green Bay Packers, their monster linebacker, has gone to the Raiders, so he's no longer there. Uh, Tua Tua Tagovailoa was actually snagged up, and he is with the Atlanta Falcons. Uh,
I did not see that coming,
no,
but
absolutely surprised me. Uh, Jeremiah Alamanoir has re-signed with the Giants, so they're snagging some O linemen and keeping theirs. Uh, Gardner Minshew has gone to the Arizona Cardinals. Uh, Chargers former defensive end Odafe Owe has signed with the Commanders. Uh, Defensive end Boy Mafe from the Seattle Seahawks has gone to the Bengals, so they're giving up some big players. Uh, the center for the Green Bay Packers, Elton Jenkins, has been released because they couldn't afford him. Ooh, you know, one of our favorite wide receivers, Mike Evans,
oh, what happened?
he went to the 49ers.
God, that's ugly.
Yeah, so they could be a monster team. Kittle, McCaffrey, Mike Evans, Brock
I
Purdy.
just don't. I don't. They're all in the end of their careers. Besides Purdy,
Mm.
Kittle, he's washed up.
Ooh, you heard it here from yours truly.
No, Kittle, he's a good player, but I just think I mean McCaffrey, he's on the end. I think production, just all around, they're gonna need more weapons than what they got. I mean, I just maybe next year, the year after, they might have a shot, but I just think there's too many young, fresh, you know, individuals, minded people that want to win, and
No,
organizations are sniffing that out.
We got bots in the chat. What the hell?
We got what?
Like a robot that's posting just like random websites to go click on so they can steal your money.
Oh,
I gotta figure out how to ban these.
but yeah. I mean, a lot of different looks, man, and it's kind of weird to see how it all shapes up, dude. You know, a lot of teams are making moves, and yeah, like you're seeing players that
Here
you
we go.
never in a million years would have thought would have went to that team.
Get banned, bitch. Got him.
You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
so yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a big shakeup this year, I think, in the NFL. So
Oh yeah, I mean we're still shooting down this list here. See if I can get down to some that we're kind of more interested in here. Um, Devin Bush is now with the Bears. That's pretty big. He's a good linebacker. Johan Dotson is now a Falcon, which is pretty big. They got two good wide receivers now. Tyler Algier, the backup running back for Deshaun or Bijan Robinson, excuse me, for the Cardinals or Falcons. Goodness, is now with the Cardinals. Woo. Lindenbaum is now with the Raiders.
man, the Raiders are really
Oh, here
spending
we go.
their money.
Here's one we can get to talking about. I know you're kind of happy about this one, but Alex Anzalone is now a Buccaneer.
Yeah, I think they slightly overpaid for him. They paid him a lot of money, dude. I don't
Yeah.
think he's worth that, to be honest. I mean,
Oh man, he's been good to us. He's been good for outside
yeah,
linebacker, man. He's been one of the best.
yeah. I don't know what you saw. I seen him get cooked a lot this season. Last season, the season before. I'm glad to see him gone.
Okay,
So
okay.
this Buccaneers problem now no longer ours.
The Giants now have tight end Isaiah Likely from the Ravens. Uh,
It's a
the
nice
ba-
pick.
the backup quarterback for the Packers, the guy that we were actually kind of like, oh man, he's actually pretty damn good, you know.
Yeah.
Malik Willis is now the Dolphins quarterback. Kind of, I think that's kind of a good spot for him. The wide
Yeah,
receiver,
I think he'll ball out there.
yeah, absolutely. If they can get another wide receiver to go with Jalen Waddle, they're gonna be a good team. Michael Pittman from the Colts is now a Steeler, so him and DK Metcalf, and if Aaron Rodgers comes back, they got some weapons now. Jalen Phillips, he was somebody that I was hoping we'd be able to maybe snag, but clearly he got a big payday. Is now a Carolina Panther. So they've been snagging some good players. So watch for the Panthers to get really good this season. Uh,
Oh yeah.
Laramie Tunsil has re-signed with the Commanders. Uh, Another Kansas City cornerback, Jalen Watson, is also with the Rams. So the Rams really stoked up their defense. Cade Otton is re-signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Eric Stokes, a DB for the Raiders, is returning to the Raiders. There's the Kenneth Walker news.
Hmm.
Alec Pierce has re-signed with the Colts. They gave him the bag. I guess Kelsey announced it yesterday. that he was returning. So
Okay.
note that. Note that. For some reason, I thought it was today, but it might have just been his interview that I just kind of misunderstood.
Oh.
Tua went to the Falcons. Oh, defensive tackle for the old Green Bay Packers, Rashad Gary, the monster. He is now a Dallas Cowboy.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. So watch for Dallas to sneakily maybe get a little bit better here.
Whoa. Hmm.
What do you mean? They have your just truly's dubbed elite quarterback, Dak
Yeah,
Prescott.
I know. Mr. Elite himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still need to go find that clip and clip it.
Watch how you talk about America's team like that.
Uh,
Don't downgrade the cowgirls like that.
that's hilarious. It's funny too because I was hanging out with my friend earlier, and she even made a comment to somebody who was like making a bunch of noise and ruckus, and they were all like sad, oh damn it, oh. And she's like, well, yeah, first of all, they're wearing cowboy stuff, or they're a Cowboys fan. I was like, oh, she gets it.
Ooh.
She gets it. Cowboys
Yeah,
suck.
terrible they are.
That's kind of like the meme when we have our football Sundays is the Lions are winning and the Cowboys are losing. It's a good Sunday, just
Yeah.
we just love watching them when they fuck up, or they go into overtime and they end up losing. It's just like, oh, you suck.
Yeah.
Love
Then we
to
got then
love
we
to see
got the
it.
Snake Johnson. We got around the corner too.
Yeah, Ben Johnson.
It's always
Yeah,
good seeing them lose too.
yeah, the Bears. I mean, I've always hated the Bears, but I really hate them now because our
Oh yeah.
offensive coordinator went over there and they actually did pretty good last year. Made it further than we did.
Yep, but not good enough though. So yeah.
Minka Fitzpatrick went to the Jets, so that could help them a little bit.
JP, I don't think anything could help the Jets out. But
Nope. That was something that's been stressed a lot, and they even talked about it publicly. They're making fun of like, who do you think is going to win a playoff game first, the Browns or the Jets? And everybody was leaning towards the Browns, because obviously, I would bet them to, win a Super Bowl, or not a Super Bowl, but win a playoff game before the Jets, because the Jets just they got lucky.
God.
They got really lucky when Brett Favre went there, because Brett Favre is just a legendary quarterback, and they had really decent pieces that just kind of fit for his play style. So
Hmm.
it just, yeah, that was it. They should have soaked it all up when they could, but yeah, yeah. Um, let's get down here some more. Chargers got the fullback from the Dolphins, so the Dolphins are peeling off some stuff here. I mean, they got it because they got to soak up Tua's contract,
I was just gonna say that, yeah, they're paying, they're throwing money out.
and then obviously Trent McDuffie went to the Rams, so that was a big one.
Big, huge for them.
Um, oh, Khalil Mack is staying one more year with the Chargers.
I think he'll retire anyways after.
The Vikings and T.J. Hawkinson, Mister Soak Up Your bank account, restructured his contract, so he only freed up 5 million. So not much of a restructure in my opinion there.
Yeah. No, he probably realized that no other team wants him, so I
uh,
better take a little pay cut, boys.
yeah, well, I was suggesting it should have been more. He should be paying them.
He really should. Yeah, Yeah, he's awful.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Other than that, we've pretty much covered the other ones in our previous. Let me see if I can pop up. We only got like 6 or 7 minutes here. Let me see if I can find.
I do like the pickup that we picked up, the center. We definitely needed that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that. I had the picture here somewhere. I can't look at my phone.
I was watching his highlights, dude. That dude, he's a beast. He's a run, he's a run blocker, Like he sets it up for the run game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we've been missing. Plus, we've been struggling, You didn't really realize once our, you know, Pro Bowler center retires, that's a huge hole to fill, and it's kind of hard to run the ball. I mean, your center cannot block to save his ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're essentially running into a wall each time you try to run, and so yeah, that's I like the pick. Um, yeah, I like it so far. And we needed it badly, dude.
There we
And
go.
we didn't pay that much. We didn't pay that much for him.
Yeah, Cade Mays
Yeah,
is the center we got, and then we
he's
picked
a
up
beast.
Larry Borum too. He was an offensive lineman. So here's the plan now. They're gonna put Pinay over on the left side for
I
Decker.
like it.
You put the best lineman on the left side. I'm sorry, he should have been over there already. But obviously Decker is a left tackle, so that's just what they did. What they did. Uh but they're gonna put Pinay out on the left. We got our new badass center, Mr. Mays. He's gonna be
Hmm.
our center, and this new Larry Borum, uh, who's been a monster over for Miami, is gonna be on the right side. Now we don't have Glasgow anymore.
No.
Obviously Ragnow is not coming back. So either we're gonna try to find somebody still for offensive lineman for our guard, or we're gonna have to hopefully hope that because we've soaked up a bunch of linemen and they're gonna have to fight out for guard, and hopefully that makes them rise up because there's only two positions left. There's not gonna be a tackle or a center spot like we kind of needed last year. It's gonna be, hey, these are the two spots left open. You guys are gonna have to raise your skill level. So Ratledge, he's a Rutledge, yeah, Rutledge. He was the guy we drafted last year. So hopefully he's the guy because I want him to be. And then it's gonna be Mahogany or somebody else trying to get the other spot. And
Ratledge is not the guy. I'm sorry. We
no,
need
I believe
we
him.
need to get rid of him while we get something for him.
We brought back Rocky Sin. He was a solid DB. Um, Rodrigo, we brought him back for a 1 year deal. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all we've did so far.
Well, you know where I'm getting at with it. It's we got the smartest general manager in the NFL. This is his make it or break it year. He don't make it this year. Well, I have a strong belief he's not going to be in Detroit if he does not produce this year. So no more of counting on these injury prone players to bank on them to do something. The window to
Hey,
the Super Bowl is closing.
hey, can you go get Dad real quick?
So it's time to go get it. Or time for another rebuild. And Lord knows us Lions fans don't need or want another rebuild.
Oh, come
So
on. We love it. We love rebuilds.
yeah.
We're addicted to
Yeah.
rebuilds.
Yeah, I
All right.
know. It seems to be our lingo.
All
So
right, I'm going to bring Professor in real quick, and we're just going to maybe get his quick assessment on the first 2 days of free agency. See if there's anything that shocks him, or see if there's
Sounds good, man.
any adjustments here.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
What do you think about the Ravens backing out?
That's kind of freaky. I've never even seen that before.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, what was there a reason for that?
Injury.
I think it's that knee injury that he's got.
Yeah,
I
he was a little
think.
banged up last year, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's that.
but it just seems like he finished the season quite well.
Yep, due to medical concerns that arose from.
Wow.
But like I was telling MC, the Raiders made a bunch of big moves on defense.
No,
It probably wouldn't be too bad to stay now.
yeah, but now can they afford him? They were expecting to get off his contract.
Well, that's a good question, Professor.
Very good
Yeah,
question.
they might push them way over the cap, and they're going to have to start getting rid of some of those moves or other key positions.
Ooh.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Because they should have waited till. Wow, nobody could foresee this because I don't ever remember that happening. I mean, I know
Uh,
people had to pass a physical, but they didn't let him pass his physical. They brought in some key players, they thought, on the rebuild, basically, but they brought in some good players. Uh,
What about Mike Evans to the 49ers?
oh, that's beautiful. I mean, that's Brock. Brock has got to be can't probably couldn't even sleep last night. He probably dreamt of him throwing the ball just so high in the air and the guy coming up and getting it.
Geno Smith going back to the Jets.
Well, that was kind of crazy, but Geno's playing well now. I mean, I don't know if he had that good a season, but he needed to get out of it. You know, going from Seattle to where'd he go? To Geno.
Oh man, he was all over the place.
Yeah, but I mean last year he went to
Seattle,
We got
Yeah,
less than a minute,
yeah,
JP.
yeah. So he goes to the Raiders, and so that wasn't good. But yeah,
all right. But yeah, no, that was Professor hitting us with a little bit of tidbits. We'll get a little bit more next time. But yeah, that hurt. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Pre-bet.
Pre-bet.